You getting a rental car and driving yourself? Is that?
No, my parents are coming to pick me up.
Oh wow. Okay. Cool. Great. Okay, babe. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Okay.
Right,
Okay.
okay.
Okay. Bye. Bye. And for a long trip like this, navigation is so cool. Right?
Alright guys, so what I'm going to play now is a audio clip. So do you mind introducing who this is?
Oh, yeah. So, everyone, this is Dr. Kasonda Boa. He's from University Teaching Hospitals in Zambia and recently moved to Ndola. And he's the head or involved the head of the urology at Central Capital, CBU University or Capital University, and a good friend of mine. And in Zambia, urology care is we only have a few urologists for a few million patients, and so these guys really do an amazing job and really are giving back a lot to the community. So here's Dr. Boa.
It's an audio clip, guys, so...
Yeah, this is an audio recording.
Okay, guys, well, obviously that's not working as expected.
Strange, right? How about opening it with a different player?
Well, I think the issue is that I'm running this, and it may not let me run two separate. But then that doesn't make sense because.
Use my computer.
What I'm gonna do is.
You can play it on there. That's right. Where is my computer? You have it, right? Right, bro?
Yeah, no, it's charging in Ben's.
Oh, that's right. That's right. So he has a separate power charger or something?
Yeah. So guys, 7:28 p.m. What's the world doing out there?
People are probably getting home, right? Doing real stuff while we're broadcasting.
Yeah.
So, people like with real lives just getting home, maybe putting their kids to sleep, right?
Kids, do your kids go to sleep at
That's true.
7:28 p.m. Eastern time?
They're supposed to, but
They're crazy. Hey Ben, awesome,
Hey.
great. Ben is on. That means you're hooked up and probably going live right now. So, dude, man, what I'm gonna have to do is just open this. Let's try and put it on right now.
I think this is gonna work too. It's doing something.
It's doing something, guys.
What are you up to?
So we're just getting an audio clip from Dr. Kasonda Boa. He's all the way from Capital University in Capital, Zambia. Great urologist out there. There's a few urologists in Zambia. It's really,
So when someone is a boy from say 0 years to about 10,
I may have to do it on yours.
right?
Yeah, guys, we're gonna have to come back to that later on, guys. That's not really working as well as we would want it to. Alright, guys. Hey, Ben, how you doing, buddy? I see you're still making your wife drive as you are a slacker and just sitting there napping the entire time.
Well, yeah, I did take a nap or two. That was nice.
Alright, so Joe, who else are we supposed to call right now?
Dude, I'm trying to get the DJ doctor on.
Yeah,
where is Jonathan? Is he?
I don't know.
Maybe he's flying, right? His flight might have been delayed or something, right?
No, we're communicating through the iMessage.
My wife's flight got canceled, so.
No, he landed already.
Oh, he landed already.
You want to pull up beside him? Is this lane? Oh, okay, great. We're gonna say hi to you guys in a second here. Well, never mind.
DJ Doctor in the house!
Is he on?
Just have him come join us in here.
I sent him the email and sent him a text. Have you tried calling him? He might be communicating for his Lumberton crew. Right, where at?
Yeah, that's probably what he's doing, you know?
There you guys are. We can take a look at our sponsors. See Joe, say hello. I saw the wave. I don't know if the visitor did.
Oh, it's live right now. He's showing us. Awesome. Dude, that's awesome, man. Well, can you scroll our sponsors' names, please?
Yeah, I did on the car. You want me to do it again?
Or didn't you have like a list or something? Or
yeah, I text you a list, I think. I can try to share the screen here.
I'm supposed to have any other talks right now. Hey, you want to try Space then? Want to try Space?
yeah, what's the number? Philip Speaks. If you already did them.
No, I remember we tried calling him and
Oh.
he was going to text you when he got home. Remember?
Do you guys see my screen?
I don't think he's called us, right?
Just try it. Then we can try Jesse Salvo see the screen.
That was the 1047 WNOKT. Pick this up again.
Jamin, you see all the sponsors there?
Yeah, it looks good.
What are you playing?
That's bad. Nice.
So we'll give a shout out to all our sponsors. Title sponsor Genomic Health, Your Clinic, South Lake Hospital, Intuitive Surgical, Chia Loca, BTI, Eurolift, Herbie, Rookie Vision, QDX Pathology, DJ Doc, Skillful Antics, Dias Auto, Arthromed, Altronics, Lake County, Kesrine Urology, Ramsey's, Claremont Pharmacy, South Lake Chamber, City of Claremont, Conversation, Radio Show, Florida Polytechnic University, University of Michigan Central Florida Alumni Club, Stoma Cloak, TES Mobile Solutions, a Family of My Own conference, STAR, Science and Technology Achievement Through Robotics, the high school program, Men's Health Network, Green Light Firebag, ACT, Smart RX, and then Fresh Ink. So again, thank you so much for all our sponsors and everyone that's helped us put this together. This is amazing. It's really nice and smooth, and couldn't do this without their support and help. And again, wanted to thank everyone. Also wanted to do a shout out to Fred, who's our awesome camera crew, Ben and Jamie Holman for our social media management, and Jen and Shannon and Mary from Adeo Media. I'll give a shout out to everybody, and thanks everyone. This is awesome so far.
Awesome.
So
We're
the
having
first
a
of
great
many,
time.
man. You ready, man? Ready for a few more of these every year?
Yeah, I can't wait.
So think about international wireless, man. Wow.
Dude, I was telling Jamin I've already started applying for my Chinese visas.
Can you imagine getting Wi-Fi in Germany or so?
So Joe, you are giving me chest pain. Like I'm having so much
Jamin's
chest pain
gonna have
right
real
now.
chest pain.
I'm having so
He
much.
won't be able to read the language.
Having chest pain.
He'll have a few different hotspots.
I'm just having
He
so
won't be able to tell how many gigabytes you're at
Stress.
when you're out. Yes or no. You'll have to learn German or Rosetta Stone.
I'm just having so much. I am just having so much chest pain.
So
So what else is going on, guys?
try and speak it.
He's not picking up.
Oh, no, pick it up. Anybody else on our list?
I'm calling them right now.
How long do we have left for Lumberton?
It's saying about 53 minutes. We're making good time, so
What time are we supposed to be there?
we're supposed to be there 7:30. So it's 7:30 now, but we've got
So now-
62 minutes. But I think we'll get there in
Hey!
about 40 minutes or so. You know?
Hey, how are you doing, Doc? This is Jamin Brombod.
So
How
I
you
think
doing?
Probably 8:15. You know. So
Good,
about 40
good.
minutes.
I think you're on. I think we're supposed to be on the webcast later on tonight. But if you want, you can log on now if you have time, or because we. Oh yeah, no. I think a lot of people. I mean, slides are sometimes a little difficult to show with the Hangout that we have, but I can send you a link right now. And it should be coming in your email, and then we're just here hanging out online. So I guess we'll see you in a few minutes, right? Yeah. Oh no, that's okay. I mean, I'm just offering it. I mean, we can do it later on too. No, that's okay if he does. It's cool. Yeah, I did. Great question. Question of the day is, how is the drive going so far?
Awesome.
It's going pretty good. We're headed to. How do you say your last name? Is it
Lumberton.
Morgiani? Morgani. We're talking to Dr. Morgani on the phone. She's going to be getting on with us. She's board certified in OBGYN,
Reproductive specialist.
and she's a reproductive specialist, reproductive endocrinologist up in Boston, right?
She used to head up the international IVF program, so Harvard.
Yeah, Fertility Solutions. Our website is fertilitysolutionsne.com. And you know why Boston is actually near and dear to my heart, because that's actually where I went to school at Boston University. I did my undergrad there and my medical school there. So it's great to have a fellow Bostonian contribute.
Hey, Jamin, are you or am I the main screen?
Dude, it's nice big highways now.
I know. It's really nice.
It's kind of um, it's kind of a pro and con. If you drive fast and you got to charge more, so it's like it's not like you save any time.
It's true. Maybe we should go slower. Oh, is that Ben's?
Yeah, Ben, I love your shot, man. It's awesome.
That's a cool shot, man.
Yeah, that's cool, bro. It's really cool.
It's cool. We look like a police car from the
Yeah.
back.
Or a race car. All right. Almost there, Dr. Morgan. See, I can't see you yet or hear you. No, I can't hear or see you. Is your thing on? Oh, there you go. I can see you, but I can't hear you. Is your mic off?
No, you cannot hear me from.
No, I can't hear you. Sometimes you have to change things, but I have my speakerphone on, so we'll have audio. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well. Let me get some more light if possible. Okay. I am doing very well.
I know you've talked to my partner, Dr. Pericottle, and we appreciate you joining us for the Drive for Men's Health. And some people may be wondering, well, this is a Drive for Men's Health, and why do we have someone that specializes in taking care of the female talking? Well, we talked a little bit about this earlier. Infertility is not 100% all female. It's 50-50, male and female. So, it's always good for men to know about some of the things that women go through when we do assisted reproduction, and also how males can be better supportive of what's going to be happening, and how males can kind of contribute to ensuring that we get the optimal results. So, Dr. Morgiani, I'm going to hand the podium up to you here on our live webcast. Thank you so much for joining us.
Of course, it's my pleasure, and thank you for inviting me. It's absolutely important to discuss the aspects of both male and female health when evaluating a couple for infertility or difficulty conceiving. It's not, we shouldn't concentrate on one or the other when beginning this evaluation. It's just as we complete a very thorough evaluation of the female, it's also important to evaluate the male. In terms of what the man should expect when coming into the office with his partner and they're trying to conceive, is of course a very complete history, both personally and of his family, so that we can identify any risk I would say that you see when announced, usually just one is required. If there is a problem, we do a second one. And the reason for that is because men, as I'm sure you just as like these days, make fun constantly. So maybe he had some sort of illness, he has a fever, he has was under a lot of church, was taking some medications, and the first sample was affected, therefore we get the second one. If the abnormality continues, if it's identified in the second sample, then an evaluation by a urologist would be recommended, and that's where you guys come in. Hello?
Yeah. Are you done?
Excuse me?
Are you done, or you can hear us, right?
I am done.
Oh, okay,
I
awesome.
can hear you fine.
Hey,
Is there time for the driver?
Hey, Dr. Mariani, how are you?
Hello?
So, thank you so much for taking the time to.
Of course. You guys are looking great.
So the drive is going well, and you know, I just want to let everyone know, you know, kind of your background, that you used to head up the whole international programs for Harvard, you know, for their IVF programs, and make sure everyone knows kind of your background, and you know, really honored to have you kind of participate in this, and so kind of your take-home points, if you were to tell, you know, for the guys listening out there, what would be kind of a key salient feature or something you'd want to kind of leave for them to remember when it comes for the male counterpart to be involved in IVF? Or what's the take-home message?
Okay, so the thing that I would recommend to the female as well, so having a balanced lifestyle where nutritionally all the supplements and vitamins are supplied in the diet, no extreme of lifestyle behavior, meaning not heavy alcohol intake, no marijuana or other drug use, no smoking, caffeine intake in moderation, and then definitely exercise or any sort of body or mind relaxation technique that they feel comfortable with. If they have any medical condition, definitely getting that controlled with medication, meaning high blood pressure, diabetes, and also the extremes of weight. So too much weight or too little weight affects both male and female fertility. And these are just some very major, you know, very simple but major points that if someone's going to someone interested in because people can pay attention to, hopefully a lot of their chances will be significantly increased. But that doesn't mean that a couple should spend 5 months, 5 years, you know, trying to conceive and settle down on, you know, their meat supply and their meat consumption and hope this is going to work. They need to seek appropriate medical attention if things are not working out. Usually after a year or even 6 months, if the woman is older than 35 years old, of trying to conceive and not being successful.
So what would you say, you know, let's say the male workup is all negative. I mean, everything is fine, and there's a female factor. How would you say men can be supportive partners in terms of, you know, making sure that, you know, because the stress with IVF and assisted reproduction can be take a major token on the female's body. What can we as men do to be more supportive?
Right, so this is a very important question, and a lot of times, of course, we don't find any issues in the male. Sometimes we don't even find any issues with their female partner. There's a large proportion of what we deal with is called unexplained infertility, which is something very difficult for couples to deal with because it means I don't have an answer, and you have to just trust me and do what I say without really knowing what we're treating. And this is very difficult for couples to come to terms with. They also,
Yeah, we're here. We're just showing. We just like to show people that we're still driving.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so when it comes down to not having a positive test result in terms of their workup of infertility doesn't mean there isn't an issue there. It just means that the tests we have available today have not identified the problem. But anyway, once we reach that there is no problem at least with the male, then the psychological support is the day, the female partner is going to a launch, should take instructions, there's a stress of whether this is going to work or not, should take an appointment very early in the morning before she has to go to work, maybe she has to tell other people she's going to do this, or she has to make other excuses at work to take time off. So this is very stressful for both of them, but because the man's contribution typically is a little bit less intense than that of the woman, of the female partner, his psychological support is extremely important. Being supportive, making as many appointments as possible, helping with the injections, even if it's not him physically injecting his partner, but at least being there when the time comes, reminding her of appointments, reminding her of injection time, and then of course, on the day of the retrieval or the removal of the egg is the only time that he will actually need to be there for two reasons: to pick up his wife at the end, and also to produce the semen sample so the eggs can be fertilized on the day of their retrieval. And then being supportive on the day of the transfer, if possible, maybe bring the favorite certificate for them to listen during the transfer so we can create a nicer, more relaxed atmosphere and make everything a smoother process. I'm not saying this is just up to the couple. We play a very important role, but the majority of it stays between them. They spend the most time together, not with me. So the more supportive and close they can get through this process, the easier everything will go.
Well, thank you so much. That was a great perspective from the female reproductive side, and thank you so much. We look forward to talking to you outside of the drive. We look forward to having you maybe drive with us next year as we go from New York to California. And thank you very much. And please continue to follow us online. We're about 35 minutes away.
Yeah, if there's any way you can come to New York tomorrow morning for our welcome party.
To start driving. Boston to New York is on the...
But thank you so much, and really appreciate you.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
Thank
Drive
you.
safely and keep doing great things.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, and
Bye, guys.
so just thank you so much. All
Bye.
right, take care.
Thank you.
All right,
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. It's good to have
yeah, some diversity in different talks.
I think we but it's okay, man. It's good. It's very good. Dr. Speece didn't wake up. Do you want to call I would call Dr. Selber, but he never picks up my phone. So
we're gonna
or
try
emails.
Dr.
So we're gonna have Dr. Paracottle try. So we've heard a lot about prostate cancer and genetics, and the P in PUR stands for personalized. So we do try to personalize our care, and that's why it's cool that there's genetic testing, and we're very excited for potential genetic tests to see who is prone for chronic pain after certain procedures that are done on men. So it's pretty cool that in some other fields this is already, for us it's just a vision, but it's already a reality for some other fields, and that field is prostate cancer, where there's tremendous genetic testing, and one of them is the Oncotype DX by Genomic Health. So Genomic Health is actually one of our title sponsors. So thank you guys for supporting prostate cancer and prostate cancer screening and awareness, and helping us as urologists with our management. You guys really are in line with us in the personalized approach.
I think what they've done in terms of colon cancer and breast cancer, where the testing is part of the standard protocols, is really huge. And what we can, I think it's going to have a similar impact in prostate cancer, and hopefully someday we'll even have some genetic testing for chronic groin pain
Yeah.
chronic testicular pain issues as well. But you know, truly is kind of the future direction, which you know,
Yep.
a lot of testing and
Yeah, it's great. It really is great. What so another thing we've talked a lot about is the robot and the Vinci robotic platform, and we talked with Dr. Kavusi quite extensively about its use for microsurgery, and that's what we use it for as well. And then the new XI, actually, the new robotic platform is pretty, for lack of a better word, sexy. It's a pretty nice machine. The machine continues to evolve with all the generations, and I'm excited because the actual machine is going to be at New York City tomorrow when we're at the Tesla showroom. It's actually going to be there on display, so if there's anybody out there, surgeon or wannabe surgeon, you can actually test drive the Da Vinci system. It's going to be there for our event, and it's going to stay there all day for you to try. So go ahead and hit up the Tesla dealership tomorrow. It'd be great. You can test drive the XI, and maybe you can also test drive a Tesla as well.
yeah, it says 20. What's the address for
The address, Joe?
Tesla showroom down in Manhattan? It's I think it's 511 West 25th.
Yeah. Yeah, well, what's great about Dr. Pericato, he has it memorized, but he acts like he doesn't. It is 511 West 25th Street, New York, 10001.
All right, I didn't know the zip code.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you did. Don't act like you didn't know the zip code. But that's cool. We're continuing to drive here. What I would like to do right now, I have a request for a shout out. So I am giving a shout out to my boy Mayank Amin, as well as Jay Patel and Tiku Patel and Abhi. I actually serve on a national media team for BAPS, and they're part of the team with me there. And they've been wondering why I haven't been as active, and they can see why, because we've been planning this event. So appreciate you guys picking up my slack. So shout out to all my boys that are watching us and supporting us and retweeting and sharing. Fred, Sujo, do you have any shout outs?
Shout-outs to I guess friends, South Lake Hospital Administration. Thank you so much for your support. A lot of this wouldn't have been possible without their support and taking that leap of faith and letting us push the envelope a bit with these kind of events. But they've been there for us, so we're truly grateful for that. And then also our office staff has been very supportive and been there. Shout out to the Pure Process. Thank you very much, guys.
You guys are awesome, and Jan and Dorothea as well. Thank you guys so much. And we actually have. Speaking of family, look who it is. It's Nadi. It's my family chiming in. That's one of my twins, and we actually, my family stayed up in New Jersey all week so they could come see us in New York. So they're all pumped up and excited. Hopefully they're not cranky tomorrow morning because they have to wake up early. And that's my beautiful wife, Como. Hi. Say hi to everyone out there on our webcast. Hi. So we're just live right now. Here's Sujo and here's Fred. And do you guys remember me? We haven't seen you guys in a few days. Just kidding. Hi.
We were watching you live, and there were, I don't know if Sherman sent you a picture, but they're basically glued to the TV, and they're like, Daddy!
Oh. Daddy loves you guys, and we just want to check in with you guys. All right, Tanadi, we'll see you guys later.
Oh, bye. Bye-bye.
I think she said, I love you, Daddy. I think that's what that translates into. Okay, bye-bye. Just alright, bye. Alrighty, so now, Fred, you got any shout-outs?
Yes, shout out to Acres Media Group, Kendra, Doug, Jamie, everyone at the office. Aaron, who's my assistant, he's been doing a great job. And shout out to Kim Couch from South Lake.
Kim, we love you!
Definitely
Kim, we love you. We love you, Kim. And you know what? Speaking of Kim, has been an amazing support for this program. Like, we threw all these crazy ideas at her, and she didn't flinch once. She just said, yes, I think we can do it. And that's what we needed. We needed people like that to say, yes, you can do it. Her and Bobby Wesley and the entire South Lake administration, and really the community of Claremont and South Lake for supporting us. Because we really want Claremont and South Lake to become a hub for men's health and also medical tourism. So we look forward to growing together in this endeavor. So at this point in time, I also want to give a shout out to two really amazing guys. And I hope and pray that me and Sijo will be guys like this in the future. These guys are entrepreneurs, visionaries, and that's the Earl brothers. So I'm going to tell you a little story about Earl. They're both named Earl.
It's Earl and Errol.
Earl and Errol. So which one was the one I first met when he came to see us?
I think you met with Earl.
Okay, so I go.
Earl.
So this was like my first week.
But actually, Earl, you're right.
Okay, Sijo, even you don't know. But anyway, it was one of the brothers, and Sijo called me into his office about 1.5 years ago, and then there's this guy with a model of a penis, and he's shoving catheters into the model of the penis. I'm like, what is this guy doing? I'm like, this is okay. And then he's showing me like a fully catheter penis. I thought it was like, something out of like YouPorn or something. That's what Fred told me. Okay?
What is
that's what Fred told me. No, it was like just this interesting model. And then I learned about it, and it was basically a visual Foley catheter, and we kind of talked about this earlier. He told me the history of how it just started off as an idea. Earl, the urologist, thought of was like, this is a problem in urology. We need to better visualize when we're putting in catheters. And then going from just an idea in the head to sketches to the engineering to the actual product, and now seeing the company just kind of blow up, it has really been amazing to watch them. And we hope that we can do this as well with the drive and some of the other things that we were thinking of, because really what they've come up with the visual Foley catheter. I really sorry that I couldn't remember which one was Earl and Errol. It makes me feel better.
So bad. Earl's a urologist and Earl's the business.
Okay, all right. So this is pretty cool. But it was great talking to my family. We're about 24 minutes away from Lumberton with Dr. Terlecki. I know you're watching right now, and
so we do testing with the new EndoPath system.
Yeah.
So this is a cardiovascular risk assessment system that kind of checks the reactivity of your blood vessels as an early predictor of cardiovascular disease. And so Bobby Wesley and Ben Holman have kindly volunteered to not eat or drink anything for about 4 hours so that they could be test subjects to assess their cardiovascular risk. As you can see, Jamin and myself wisely excused ourselves, and knowing that we probably are pretty high risks.
We're not going to do it. No, we're not high risk, but with this drive, we just wanted to keep, we're constantly munching on something. Poor Fred has bought us some dessert right now, and we've been talking to you guys, and we just haven't had a chance to eat it. But Sandra, I want to note something. Look at this amazing sky right now, that we're watching here.
It's beautiful. So
it looks so beautiful when you're driving 45 miles per hour.
We're near the border between South Carolina and North Carolina.
Yeah.
Just about across the border into North Carolina, and it is absolutely stunning.
It is stunning.
Maybe show through the view out of the front of the car, and it is really. It's about 8 o'clock right now, and it really is truly stunning. I mean,
Oh, this is cool, man. Looking this way, this is
very
awesome.
beautiful. So,
All right, this is a great shot. So this is pretty cool. We're driving. So next here, let's see. We have like such great signal right now. This is amazing. I wish we had kind of. Dude, I called him. I mean, Dr. Speece, if you're listening to this, please join us. So, Sidra, I want to tell you one thing we're going to hear about later today is it's actually a pretty cool product. Now, I don't know how much you guys know about like stomas, but stomas and ostomies are basically like external, conduits where you kind of divert your bowels or urinary system, and then you have kind of like a bag on your belly. And the problem with that is it can kind of if it malfunctions or if it's not on tight enough, it can kind of smell. But the stoma cloak guys have kind of devised a device where you can put it on over the actual bag that you have, and it kind of decreases the odor and the scent. Now you may think, wow, this is kind of trivial, but if you actually see these patients that come to see you, that smell can really sometimes be overwhelming. And I've had patients come to me and say it's kind of limited their ability to go out and go to restaurants and interact with people, and then they kind of become homebodies because they just have this feel like there's going to be social stigma. But this stoma cloak has really revolutionized, that and has decreased the smell. And Dr. Stork is going to be coming on later, and Dr. Salazar. They're both going to be coming on later to talk about it. But I just kind of thought about it because Dr. Stork is huge on Twitter. He's like a Twitter fanatic, and everything we're tweeting, he's like boom, 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 boom. But let me now. We're going to now have Dr. Joe Aluka come on. I'm actually sending him the link as we speak. As Sijo starts driving faster, so does our internet connection. But we should be able to get him on. So Dr. Aluka today is going to be talking about men's health. How do you say that word? Paradigm. Sorry, English is my second language.
So Dr. Aluka is going to talk about some key issues that he thinks are important in men's health today.
Yeah, Dr. Aluka.
Fertility preservation too.
Yeah. Yep, fertility preservation. He's actually, I know him from my Boston University days when I was a medical student. He was actually our chief resident there, and then he went on. He emailed me, but yes, please call him. And he actually was my chief resident, and I don't think I was the best medical student, so sorry, Joe. But he since then did an infertility fellowship, and now he's head of infertility at New York University, NYU, and you will actually also see him tomorrow in New York City. He's also has his own radio show, the Men's Health Show on SiriusXM. We're going to be on his show in a few weeks, and we were actually on his colleague's show, Dr. Stacy Loeb, yesterday. So Dr. Loeb, we were on her show on SiriusXM Dr. Radio yesterday, and she actually, her nickname is Twitterati, I think. She actually is very huge on Twitter. Hey Joe, you getting on, bro?
You getting on, man? We're
yeah, exactly. I'm downloading Hangouts. That's what I was missing. I had Google Plus on my phone. It's almost there, and then I'm gonna log back in. Okay.
Oh, no problem, man. No problem, man. Take your time, bro. We're just talking about you and our BU days when I was your medical student, and I annoyed the heck out of you.
Oh, come on. What the hell are you talking about?
Joe,
you still
like
do.
I still remember when Joe would walk the hallways. Everyone would just look at him like you'd see like a ray of sunshine. And you'll see.
It's because I paid people whenever I had the opportunity. just handed out money left.
I know. I think he wrote me a good recommendation. So Joe, thank you. You paid me that. You paid me that way. So thank you.
Thank you. Hey, listen, let me see if I can get this thing to work. Okay?
Yeah, no problem, man. No
Alright,
problem.
bye, bro.
No problem.
Talk
Thank
to
you.
you soon.
Bye.
So Dr. Lukel's at NYU, and
Yeah.
going
So Sijo, who is better at football, BU or Michigan?
there's no question, Michigan.
Yeah, you want to know why? Because BU doesn't have a football team. Okay. Boston University. The year I started.
Forest fire.
Oh, dude, forest fire. Oh, no, maybe they're just burning it. Or is it a forest fire?
Might be a controlled fire. Are you okay? Are you okay?
I'm just kidding.
So you know why Dr. Brabant's nickname in the office is? Should I tell them?
Yeah, dude, it's okay, man.
It's Hollywood.
Hollywood, yes.
And I think that little acting spot right there just nails it
Yep.
on the button in terms of
Yeah.
what a class act Dr.
Yeah.
B is.
Yeah. So actually, what I'm gonna do now.
So wait, what's the most important question? Where is your Tesla?
Oh, my Tesla, my fake Tesla. Yeah. Well, you know what? I decided to keep it home.
Fred almost didn't
Yeah,
make it to
Huh?
this whole event. 'Cause he almost got thrown out of.
Yeah. Well, why don't we ask our Shannon, our PR representative? I think she's been getting some phone calls about our reality show. I think what's his name? Who's that guy? Shannon.
I'm not happy about live right now.
Shannon, you are on live right now, and there's a question in the audience. They want to know what's going on with our reality show. I told them it's a work in progress. We're talking to several people. We're talking to Survivor. They're going to do a special Survivor Urology. And then I told them we're going to have Urology Idol.
Now, the problem is, you guys keep scratching out the part about nudity, and I can't get anyone to pick up the show without that.
Oh, it's okay. We'll do it. I mean, Sijo has a six-pack. Sijo has a six-pack.
Yeah, right.
All right, I'll resubmit the contract tomorrow if you guys will allow that.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll do anything. But we'll talk about it off camera. What about Urology Shore? Or The Bachelor, or the urologist? There's a patient, and then there's 26 urologists, and they have to pick the best urologist. And then you
guys talk before I've been Googling, and I'm just still wondering why you haven't discussed phones.
All right, thank you so much, and then we'll see you in Lumberton. Okay, bye. See, maybe Matt Laura's watching, Dude. All right, so I guess Luca, he's trying to do it on his phone, but that's the problem. On the phone, you can't really do live air. Oh, maybe it's here. Oh no, that's Ben. That's Ben.
Have you ever tried Google Hangout on your phone?
I don't think you can do the live stuff on it. But let's see. I think he's sending me.
Yeah, this bug is annoying. Like this little bug.
You guys want me to tell you what Sijo's nickname is, or was at our prior institution? No, I think I'll say that. It does start with a P. So wow, look, our viewer count is going up. We're up to 100 viewers right now.
Oh really?
Hi guys.
Wow, that is impressive.
Oh, up to 110. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is blowing up. This is huge.
Hey, Lumberton, getting closer. 12 miles.
This is awesome.
It's beautiful here.
Maybe chin up a little bit. Chin up a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, he wants my chin up because I have this like double chin here.
No, you don't.
No, you
Dude, it's okay, man. Dr. 90210 is gonna give me a facelift like this. He's gonna like raise my eyebrows up, and then next year, I'm gonna look like this for the dry, right? I mean, like,
You know, what's really scary,
Sergio.
what's so really scary is
Sergio.
we have another 12 hours to go.
Sergio.
And Javid's already like this. So like the question is,
Peter.
what's he going to be like at 6 a.m. tomorrow morning?
No, but dude, what cool. Like if I like,
All right. I think
I think we
Garbo-
so I'm not able to get on.
Should we call him?
I don't have his number, sir. You have to call him.
Put a speakerphone, right? Then you can hear what he
Yeah, that's fine. Oh man, oh my back hurts.
Okay.
3 hours?
Yeah. He's way over here. So. 2.5. It's a guy.
It's a guy thing. Speaking of it's a guy thing. Yeah, he's probably trying to figure out. Speaking of a guy thing, on Monday we were part of a telesummit. That was it was actually called, I think it was called the Guy Thing, with Krista Darcy, who's a motivational speaker, author, and Stacy Knapp, who runs Don't Cook Your Balls. It's a blog about raising awareness for testicular health, and we're actually going to be talking to them later today after our Lumberton stop. So I think that's going to be really cool. It's it's pretty neat to see men and women banding together for men and their health. So this is pretty cool. I want to thank Google for and AT&T for giving excellent signal for the past 20, 30 minutes. This has been great. Like, we weren't expecting to have to talk for this long. We were hoping that AT&T would screw up so that we could,
So that means if we have real connection, we'd have to get a lot more material.
Huh? No, I think we can continue to talk for 12 hours. I think
I have a plan.
You have a plan like, what's your idea?
Well, I have certain questions and scenarios that we're going to do to get you.
Get us fired up.
Yeah, get you fired up and questions and different things.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I do have a plan.
Awesome.
So I was just reviewing the footage of this morning. It was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
The event and everything. That was pretty awesome.
The morning was incredible.
Oh, I mean,
it was.
Man, I got a great shot of you, Cjo. You're when they were singing the American flag
I was
thing.
tearing up.
Yeah, you really did tear up, dude.
I'm so.
I got
I mean,
emotional because
Are you on?
They're coming. So we'll be able to publish this later. If it works. I think it'll work. There's been a lot of activity around this today.
Is there?
Yeah.
Cool. So they're live streaming or something?
Yeah. And hopefully they're going to They're there. They're tweeting me right now, so I'm
Oh, they're just probably talking to somebody else. Oh, here comes some.
well, maybe. Since I've only done this once, it's kind of
Oh, we turned it off.
here we go.
The camera's off, though, right?
It should be on.
Okay, okay. What's the red phone mean?
I don't know. So they got this message, so they must be
They didn't answer you back, though?
after Lumberton.
Oh, we said 8:35, so we got
Yeah.
about 6 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Problem is that they'll just come on now, and
Yeah.
we'll be standing here going, I didn't see that.
Want to pretend like I'm driving.
So they'd done some live streams earlier. Let's see if I can find them. This is their. They just shot some shots, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They posted our. See, there was all sorts of stuff going on. All sorts of people. I got this conversation going about driving with an ostomy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And there was all sorts of back and forth, you know, backup ostomy supplies, blah, blah, blah.
Mm-hmm.
So this must be their live stream. Jess Grossman. Here we go. So once we do this, then you can post it to YouTube.
Oh.
So I'll show you if it works.